Welcome to episode 2 in this series from Oakland Accident Care, and today we're going to be going over the hidden injuries every accident victim develops. So if you've been in an accident recently, whether you were T-boned, front end, rear end, most likely you have some soft tissue injuries. There's 5 injuries that usually happen within the first 24 to 48 hours after an accident. Even if it's a low impact, but especially if it's a high impact, injuries can range from a sprained spine in the neck, low back. You can have sprained appendages in the wrist, elbow, shoulder, knee, hip, foot. And these sprains are ligament stretches. And when a ligament stretches, there's bleeding that occurs. That's where you see black and blue. You may not see a discoloration in the skin, but that doesn't mean there's not micro tears happening at the ligament level. And these micro tears at the ligament level are crucial to address as soon as possible. You want to reduce swelling. So swelling is another sign, and obviously using ice is a great way to get the healing process started. Getting seen by somebody like us at the chiropractic office that will listen to you, will examine specifically what's going on with you, is crucial to activate the healing process. But what most people do is they go to the urgent care or the hospital, and standard ER visits miss about 70% of accident injuries because they're only doing x-rays usually. And x-rays can't really identify soft tissue injuries. So that's that ligament sprain that we're talking about, the tendon being strained. This is going to be better seen on an MRI, but it can be diagnostically identified in a clinical scenario by somebody who's trained in the changes that occur from the whiplash and spinal biomechanics. And we have specialized training here on how to evaluate somebody who's been in an accident, specifically at their spine level, and identify what we call vertebral subluxations. These are areas in the spine that are not functioning properly, compressing nerves, right? Soft nerve, hard bone. Whiplash affects 7 million Americans annually. That's a large number, right? And even out of that 7 million, about a quarter will develop chronic pain if not for proper treatment. So what does proper treatment look like? It looks like you going through those initial days with ice, with soft tissue work being done to reduce swelling, reduce inflammation, chiropractic passive range of motion, taking your joints through their full range of motion to remind the body of how it's designed to move, because everything tightens up, everything's stiff, everything hurts. And so because x-rays can't see torn muscles, most doctors just say, oh, if you're in pain, just take these pain pills, and don't address what's actually going on at the level of the injury. So you want to see somebody who can really see beyond the symptoms and not just be looking to mask symptoms, but more address the underlying cause of what leads to osteoarthritis down the line or chronic pain and disability. And so here, it's a relaxed setting. It's a great clinic to go to because we schedule a lot of time for each patient. Each person that comes through here, we treat like family. We listen to you, we get to know you. We get into your lifestyle, your living situation, your work situation. We're primary care portal of entry here. So when somebody comes in, if they were recently in an accident, most likely we're going to help them navigate that entire situation. And these hidden injuries are really crucial to find because if you don't document it, it didn't happen. Worst case scenario is you get into a pretty bad accident and you're laid up at the house resting. You don't necessarily do anything except take pain pills. And once time goes by, you're still experiencing pain. Maybe you go to physical therapy and you don't have success there. And then maybe you try chiropractic a few months later. We're gonna look at you like, wow, you should have been in here right after the accident. If not for anything else, it's just to document what we can find in the immediate time right after the accident happened. So if you can get down here, whether you need a ride or whether you can drive yourself or take an Uber or something, my suggestion to you is to get down to a chiropractic office that specializes in personal injury, and they can help you navigate your healing process efficiently and effectively. We've been in downtown Oakland the last 10 plus years, serving thousands of patients, taking care of people at a really high level. We have over 300 five-star reviews, and we really pride ourselves on the quality of the chiropractic care that we deliver. So if you or a family member have recently been in an accident and need to connect with us, we are available 24/7. You can just give us a call at the number below. And if you want to schedule a time to come into the office, click the link below, schedule a time, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.